Hey YouTube, it's Matt with Olympus Reptiles. I'm here with Caleb, and here in a few minutes we're going to have Curt on camera because today's a fun day. So we started this video series a little ways back, which you should click like, subscribe on, and go check out our Patreon. There's my advertisement. And we did snakes that were like budget-friendly snakes. Like, what would we start on a project under $400? You remember doing that? Everybody remember that? Good times, had good views. We enjoyed that. But we also have that as part of a series, and today we begin the rest of that series. So what we have decided to do is we are going to build out, eventually, an entire project where we're going to tell you what snakes we would buy in today's market to start a breeding project if we were going to invest $5,000 in snakes. Here's the rules, and today we're going to reveal our first snake we've each chose and how much we spent on that snake. And then we're going to defend why we're choosing that snake. So this is kind of laying the groundwork for what's coming. So what we'll end up doing eventually is choosing a total of no more than 8 snakes each, 2 males, and then 3 females per male. So 6 females, 2 males, 8 total snakes. We can spend no more than $2,500 on this first snake, which will be our keystone male. It's going to set everything up that we're going to do, at least for a good part of our project. And it had to be found on something where we could show the price within a reasonable amount of history to show the market. So that is the rules. That's the rules. We've all picked one. We've all done it. And Caleb today, he is just back from his first comedy imitation of Duke Silver off of Parks and Rec, which is why he's dressed the way he is. You all didn't know it, but he plays some smooth Kenny G style jazz. So congratulations on that. First of all.
For sure.
There are several bars in Aggieville I think will be hiring him for the smooth jazz sessions, but they have to wait till summertime when the students leave and the old people like me take over the bars, and we like that Kenny G shit, so don't worry college kids, you don't have to hear that. So I'm going to give the mic to you, because we did this very scientific. You lost the off-camera paper, rock, scissors.
I mean, I technically won, but lost, yes.
Yes, the winner loses and has to go first. Curt will be up next, and I will be third. Trying not to hit that. There is your microphone. And I'm going to say goodbye.
Oh, I can't hide the cords like a professional.
It's okay.
Watch this. Oh, yeah. Oh. So, my first male is very typical, if you know me. Clown. I'm big into clown. It's probably one of my favorites. It's pretty well flooded. Like, everyone has clown. Everyone's into clown. And that's okay for me. Like Matt was talking, like, don't pick projects that are gonna, make the most money. Make projects that you want to work with. And clown is really, I'll be honest, clown I hated. Everyone was in it. It was basic. Everyone and their mom chose it, and I hated it. And then I started working at the shop, and I saw clown for the first time in person, and I was like, shoot, this is the one. So my first male is a lesser jungle woma spider clown. So my 2 genes right there that I really care about, the others are just kickers, but jungle woma and clown. Now, I know I said spider and jungle woma. Jungle woma is not in that woma or hidden gene or spider champagne family. It's its own thing that was just terribly named, to be honest, and you can't even name it off of something from its super form, because its super form is called the puzzleback, which sounds a lot like puzzle, and quite frankly, I wish they would just rename that completely. The jungle woma gene is just something that's completely underrated. It really reduces the pattern, plays with the pattern quite a bit, and also brightens it. I really think when it's with lesser, it really adds like what the lesser ghost looks like. It gives it a little ghost look. So I wanted to get that into clowns, and that's gonna kind of pave the way for what my next females are. And when I did my pairings and pickings, I chose things that you could currently buy, and currently that male is for sale for $600. Right, we're talking about prices.
Yeah, you can show the male and give the company a shout out if you want.
I would. My phone is dead currently, but it's CV Exotics. I buy a lot of my jungle woma shit from him. Awesome dude, or female, I guess. I don't want to assume, but really great company to work through with jungle woma. I really think he's got jungle woma. You can actually see what it is. Jungle woma to me is a lot like those Enchies and Orange Dreams. When you get the lower expression, you're like, is it there? Is it not? I've never bought something from him where I questioned it. It was for sure something that he had. So that's going to be my start for the project. Again, $600. We had a $2,500 limit. So I was way under budget, but there's a reason for that. And I know typically people go pricey on their males, and these guys just started looking for their snakes. I'll be honest, I knew like a month ago that we were doing this, and I've been like, I've been really playing around with it and having fun with it. So I have my whole group already built out. So I know where I'm going with that. I think he's pulling that up. But Jungle Woma is just heavily underrated. I definitely suggest checking it out, especially I have some suspicion. I'm not going to say for sure definitive, and I'm not going to like name drop people I've talked to, but definitely some bigger names I've talked to about it being very similar, whether it be a Lilac or the same as Mario, just a different line. Yeah, this guy right here. And booyah. So you can take a look at that right there. Very professional and well done photo. You can see that you can definitely see the lesser spider clown part, but if you look the odd color it's giving it and the way it's kind of blowing out that stripe from the spider that you would normally get, it gives it a really nice look to it. And I have not seen, and no one has done, a Super Jungle Woma clown, and I would love to see what that does because it really adds some striping and crazy pattern to that. And so that is like this project, like I said, it was $600 for that male. It's just kind of the start of that project. It's not one that I'm here for the money, just kind of want to see where this project goes because that's one of my favorite genes and I have a history with that gene.
Kurt?
Any questions?
No.
Kurt's up then, right?
Alrighty, Kurt
Kurt's
is
up!
Hey YouTube, so as Caleb said and Matt said in the video, we're going with a budget of $2,500 on our first male for this project, or like like a theory project that we're working on, stuff that we would want to work on in the future. And one thing that I really like, my favorite color is orange, and in ball pythons it's kind of a hard color to kind of get through. I really like Orange Dream, and I think we have 2 or 3 of them right now that we're working on, putting it into other things. And one project that I've really liked and followed for a while is Sunset. And Sunset started out really expensive. It's a recessive gene, so it takes longer to get into stuff because you have to have it on both parents instead of like Orange Dream. You just have it in one parent. And with it being recessive, it started out on a really high price. Well, now the prices are starting coming down, but you still really can't find a visual for $2,500. So I'm going to be working on this project with hets. And so it's going to be a het male, and I'm going to breed the het females, and then, hopefully get some visuals out of that. And the male that I picked, so things I want to put in with Sunset is I'd like, Orange Dream if it's possible, some fire, some cinnamon, some of the stuff that's just going to bring out the orange in it. Pastel in Sunset really looks really good. And the male I picked actually has GHI, Mojave, Leopard, Fire, and then 100% Het Sunset. And on my budget, I almost spent the whole thing, and it's $2,000 for this Het snake. And here is a picture of him. You can really see the GHI and Mojave in it. So I'm real excited about picking out some females and stuff, and then when you breed them, it'd basically just be we can go through like the whole percentage thing next time on seeing what the percentage of when you put these two snakes together of getting visuals compared to like the hets, and then possible hets and stuff like that. And then I guess next time we'll be going over the whole project. You guys have any questions?
Who produced that beautiful beast?
Some reptile breeder.
Some reptile breeder.
Yeah, I clicked off of it. DTS balls.
Sounds like a venereal disease, but I like it. DTS balls.
Yeah, here's their DT's balls.
Perfect.
And boas. I guess they have boas too.
Got other questions?
Nope.
That's it.
Thank you.
All right, guys, I think we saved the best for last. Ultimately, you're going to tell us that in the comments. So you let us know which male you like the best. Funny thing, so getting to go last is really nice. One, because I get to close the video, and I like that. And two, when we already had our males picks, it's not like I can change what I'm doing. But I sat back and I watched 2 people that I know and respect who both followed things that I say all the time. They both pick projects they love. Curt picked Sunset with a lot of that orange in there, trying to bring out his favorite color in snakes, which is, orange being a hard color to bring out, and a lot of them to make it really pop. Like, we're not talking like orange. I know Curt, he wants to make it orange like orange sherbet, like those push-up pops we got as kids orange, like freaking orange, man. And Caleb going with clown, and Caleb's always talking about clown this, clown that, he loves clown. They both pick passion projects. And while I always say you breed what you're passionate about, I know I got a $5,000 budget. And I know if I'm going to make this into a business plan, I need to make some damn cash. So I picked my first project based on, well, it's still something I like, but it's not my favorite gene. It's the gene that's going to pay the bill. So my next set of snakes I pick, those will be my passion project. So what did Matt go with? Well, just so happens I got a picture of it up here, and I will gladly share that with you. Maybe. I should have had that already pulled up, huh? But I don't, because I had to like pull up everybody else's stuff. So, you know, I was, yeah, whatever, do that. Holy crap, what just happened? There it is. So I chose an Inchy freeway. I know I chose Inchy. I chose Curt's other favorite gene. I chose an Inchy freeway 100% Het Desert Ghost for my male. There that thing is, and I'm going to tell you why we went with that here in just a sec. I'll get you a blown up picture of it. Maybe. Look at that thing. That thing's badass. This was produced by, let me get to the next picture. I did some screenshots. Place called Capital Reptiles, and there you can see they had 2 of them. They were each priced at $1,900. So I did come in the middle. Caleb's the cheapest by far, giving the most money to spend throughout the project, which may come in to really benefit him. I think he picked a really cool male. Curt spent the most money, but really he spent $2,000. I spent $1,900. We're pretty close on that. It means we're going to be a little more frugal in what we choose to go with our power male. So why did I choose this male? Well, it's really simple. With that freeway, we all know that that's a really pretty combo. It sells really, really well. Inchy in there, you know, really we're talking about Mardi Gras is what we're talking about here, right? So that's going to be some awesome animals down the road. And I can pick up something like Yellow Belly, or maybe even some ivories, where I can guarantee myself that that freeway bred to an ivory, the worst thing I can produce is an ivory. Well, okay then, right? And the best thing I can produce, if it's just freeway to an ivory, would of course, or Inchy freeway to ivory, which of course would be the Mardi Gras, the freeway Inchy. So we can do some really cool stuff there. But on top of this snake is 100% Het Desert Ghost. So if I can get some ivories or some yellow belly combos or even some asphalt combos that are also 100% Het Desert Ghost, and breed those together, then not only will I make those ivories, which are all going to be supers, or those freeways, which are all going to be allelic combos, I will also have a 1 in 4 shot of producing visual Desert Ghost with it, along with the fact that all those babies are going to be possible Desert Ghost hets. So we have the reason I chose my pairing is looking long term. I might have already looked for my females. I know that my basement on the animals I'm going to have is pretty high. Like, it's still a higher basement, but it is at the higher range of what we talk about, that $400 and down for pet snakes. We're talking some ivories. And I know I'm going to have some at that higher range with the possibility of some really, really nice animals if we do hit that Desert Ghost freeway down the road, right? So if we were able to hit that, we can really fund that business. And I can use this first grouping of snakes, especially this Inchy freeway Het Desert Ghost, to push that part of the business. Well, I can use some of that back end money I'll have to fund a few passion projects that will fill up that lower tier of things I want to have available on my table, while having something to keep me really passionate and really involved. So that's where I went. Now, what I want from you is comment on which male you like best and why, what you want to see in these projects, because we're going to come back and we're going to present this whole business plan to you. Now, this isn't our plan. Obviously, we're in a different world right now. But if somebody was going to start today and they had their racks, they had their equipment, and they had $5,000 to go and spend on snakes, what do we think would be a good investment to start with to get those? Now, of course, we would tell you buy your females first and wait a year and buy your males. We're just going to buy it all at once because that's what people do anyway. So any questions? Guys, Curt, Caleb, any questions?
Nope.
All right, guys, thanks for watching. That's all we got. Stay tuned to this project. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And I can't wait to hear what you guys like best as we go through this. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.